Have you ever looked at yourself and quietly wondered, why did God make me this way? In today's reflection, we'll step into the truth of God's love in the midst of this struggle. Let's begin. I've often wondered why God didn't give me the personality, social skills, physical appearance, or energy I thought I needed to thrive in relationships, in work, in my dreams. To be completely honest, I've resented it. And I've resented Him. I've resented it because I've been hurt. I've resented it because I've been afraid. When I've chased dreams and failed to make them happen, the disappointment quickly turns into something heavier. Worthlessness, hopelessness, shame. I've thought, maybe God doesn't believe in what I care about. Maybe my dreams are ridiculous. And then the deeper fear. Maybe I'm ridiculous. I've hated my lack of confidence, my appearance, my lack of energy. I've compared myself endlessly to those who seem stronger, louder, more capable. And when I couldn't live up to these, I blamed God. Why did He make me this way? I've looked at others and believed they had it easier, that God gave them a head start while leaving me to fight battles I was never equipped to win. But today, I'm starting to see that I've been making two critical mistakes. First, I've been living a self-focused life. Every hurt and frustration has been centered around how I look to others, what I want to accomplish, and how I fall short. And when life is filtered through the lens of me, there's no other option but fear, hurt, and misery. No matter how many times I try to make things work the way I want, I can't control the results. And if I keep clinging to outcomes to define my worth, I'll keep drowning in disappointment. Second, I've believed that I'm the solution to my struggles. When I see my flaws, my instinct is to fix myself. But the truth is, I can't. If I could, I wouldn't be sharing this reflection. I'd already be fixed. But in all my striving to fix myself, I missed what God was trying to give me all along. Only God has the power to transform me. But His transformation isn't about making me into what I value. It's about shaping me into what He values. I've spent so much time resenting my lack of appearance, acceptance, and ability. But God never saw these things as problems. My worth was never based on them. He doesn't want me wasting my life trying to fit into the world's definition of success because He loves me too much for that. God is love, and He won't let me keep drowning in the misery of a self-absorbed life. He has something so much better for me than this cycle of comparison and striving. He knows the secret to true joy, and He's waiting to give it to me. Not by fixing my personality, appearance, or circumstances, but by leading me into a life of complete trust in Him. If I'd been given everything I wanted, the confidence, the ease, the natural gifts, I might have lived for myself rather than for Him. But He loves me enough to lead me towards something greater than my own ambitions. He knew I would long for more than the fleeting satisfaction of worldly success. But He also knew I might trade His love for those things if given the chance. So He waits, offering me the real treasures of life when I am finally willing to receive them. And so, here I am, as I am, flawed, weak, unimpressive, yet full of God, the giver of every good gift. I am ready to bless others instead of seeking something from them. I am ready to build others up instead of craving their approval. I am ready to love even when I am rejected. I am ready to give what little I have, even when others seem able to give so much more. I do not live for myself, but for God. I do not provide for myself or fix myself. I trust God to give me all that is good, because He is good. He is my strength, my shield, my voice, and my song. When I surrender all things to Him, and trust His love. I am free. And when I am free, resentments flee. Hurts grow dim, wounds are healed. Shame dissolves, and all that remains is love, joy, and peace. So why did God make me this way? Because He loves me, and that is enough. If this devotion spoke to something in your heart, feel free to share a comment or prayer request. You're not alone on this journey. And until next time, may you walk in quiet confidence, knowing that who you are is already enough, and resting in His love.